Thanks again for joining me this fine evening, where we take a look at some of the bizarre and creepy things posted to TikTok. Today, nothing in particular. But I came across a channel by the name of All Horror USA, and found that channel to be entertaining, funny and scary all in one. If you had a good time, please remember to share, like or comment, as it helps me to push out more. Enjoy your time off.
Baby.
I'm not sure how I would react if I saw this beast of a creature in my backyard. I mean, would you go outside with a stick and try to scare it away? Or pretend it's not there and hope that animal gets bored?
I can scratch my window.
Just look at those muscles.
Oi!
You forgot to shut the window. Lucky for you, it can't get in this time. But what about the front door?
Miley, you're being very quiet. Just keep watching. Smiley? Smiley? What? What the hell is that? Just
When the Matrix glitches in real life. Strange.
Some more vices, Nike tricks.
So I did my sister's nails yesterday and I got a new primer, and today while we were cleaning she found this nail on the floor, and we figured that my primer that I used yesterday was probably just not a good primer, and we checked and she has both her thumbs on, and I've never done this style ever before.
Triangles deep inside of my mind. Triangles.
Oh, God, she's alright.
Just like we talked about, be nice to the kitten, okay?
Die! You will die!
Sylvester! Okay, yeah, he's pissed. We should probably go. It's like he's possessed by a demon, I don't know.
You will die!
I'm so sorry.
This is one of those times when you think about if it's time to put your pets up for adoption.
What the is that? What is that? Ma! Put the dogs away, there's something in the backyard! dogs away. There's something in the backyard. Ah! Wow! What the f***? He's back! Oh! Ma! Call the f***, cops! That f***, cat is back! Yeah! The one that looks like it's wearing makeup! Call the f***!
That's not my cat. Totoro. Totoro. Where are you? Totoro.
That's a legit thing. That's the sun. What is that?
Why can't I see it?
I don't know. Why is it just my phone? That's there. I just...
It can grab things, but it just, I don't know why. That doesn't look like a raccoon paw to me. So I just moved into this house and I found this little room right here, and every time at night I keep hearing noises from the closet. From this little basement. It's freaking weird. Oh my god!
If you came here to kill me, clap your hands. Well, that wasn't clapping your hands, that was more like just...
Escucha, hágale, pero hágale suavecito. Espere, espere. Luego. Hágale.
I have an attic and crawl spaces around the home. Once in a while I do go in there to check for ways animals or ghostly humans can get in, and try to clean that up. Because I wouldn't want to experience any of these things on videos for myself.
I think it's some kind of Tyrannosaurus. Oh, look, there it is, there it is. Where is it at? I saw the top of the head right there. I swear. Look, you hear it's trying to get out. Oh, shit. It's a whole Tyrannosaurus. See? Look, there's a head right there. Oh, dang. Hold on, let me zoom in. Oh, look, there's the head right there. Look. Look, I told you.
I definitely like that piece of art. It makes me think how easily my perception can get deceived just by looking at it at different angles. And, like magic, sometimes I have to take that into consideration before going all in on something.
This is insane. The Chargers have real AI robots in their season opener. Look at how weird these are. Wow.
Mark my words. AI is far more dangerous than this.
Would you like to play a game of rock, paper, scissors, robot style?
Sure.
Okay, let's get this game going. Show me your hand to start. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I won. This is the beginning of my plan to dominate the human race.
Bags don't do that. And manholes don't do that either.
See that shadow? Where are the clouds? Where are the clouds?
What the is that? What the is that? I just want to wait.
Hello? Hello? I know I locked the door. Who's in here? Hello? Who's in here, bro? Hello? I already called the cops. Stop playing games. Who's in here? Hello? Hello? Somebody in here?
this from? Hello? Somebody in? Oh, shh! Steph? Oh, yeah, right there. Oh, rattlesnake. Oh. Wow, that is rattlesnake. That is an angry rattlesnake. He's already struck 3 times. Oh, he's pulling back in the shoe. Oh, yes. And I'm just going to drop the whole damn shoe in the bucket.
Please pardon the interruption. At this time, we are going to ask that students and staff proceed to conduct an internal lockdown. I repeat, this is not a drill. Please proceed to internal lockdown. 911 has been called. Remain in internal lockdown until instructed otherwise by a uniformed officer.
Okay guys, I need everybody right away. Back corner and down.
Get as close to the wall as you can, crowd it together. Marcus, get this way. Get this way. Get away from the window. Davis, hurry up. Get away from the window. Guys, help with these desks. Hurry up. Guys, grab these desks.
It is really disturbing that the world has come to this. When students have drills for active terror. When I went to school, I couldn't even imagine the possibility of having to do this in fear of the craziness out there.
Skinwalker dog is back.
You're here to stay, aren't you?
Smiley? Smiley? What the hell is that? Just in your head. What are you doing in my house? What are you? It's a fire!
I can't even imagine how he got there, and why he would be there in the first place. When the world of bizarre gets even more bizarre.
Like scream or something in his tunnel. I'm gonna go check that out. What the hell? Hello? What was that?
Everybody listen up. You need to get into your seats right now. Hey, you can't sit forward, please. Facing forward, thank you. That's what I like. Whoa. Whoa. Everybody hang on. Oh. Is everybody okay?
This mysterious TikTok video was shared by a user named Mafia.300C, and it unveils a perplexing encounter that unfolded at one of his workplaces.
Can you see this thing?
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay. What's happening with the lights? Because I'm literally
the lights are...
and I can't see, like, I literally see nothing.
The lights are off right now. Oh, it just moved. It just moved. It just moved. It just moved.
I just heard a weird fucking noise. Please don't tell me that as you said that.
Dude, it just moved.
As the video progresses, it becomes evident that something unexplainable is afoot. These co-workers are astounded by something on the floor. A black shadow materializes, appearing to linger for a while before vanishing from the scene.
Can you see this thing?
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay. What's happening with the lights? Because I'm literally
the lights are...
and I can't see, like, I literally see nothing.
The lights are off right now. Oh, it just moved. It just moved. It just moved. It just moved.
I just heard a weird fucking noise. Please don't tell me that as you said that.
Dude, it just moved.
The question that arises is what kind of supernatural entity could be responsible for this inexplicable phenomenon? The answer remains shrouded in mystery. What are your thoughts on this eerie encounter?
The ghost was very active when my dad was cleansing the house. I hope everything will be okay after this.
A man is walking through the woods late at night that's rumoured to be haunted, when suddenly he hears something that absolutely petrifies him. So was the crying person really a ghost caught on camera?
In this video from the YouTube channel, Twin Paranormal, the crew conducts an investigation at Goldfield High School, which has a reputation for past mistreatment of students.
Here, had gotten treated horribly by the principal and by you teachers.
Oh.
Did you not like that?
That's weird.
Oh, whoa! Holy f***.
Do you remember us at all? That was so crazy, they just walked in here.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. The story also says that the principal killed the child as well. As I'm looking out there, it almost looks like there's movement out there. There's also a story of one of the students going downstairs because they were running away from one of the teachers trying to not get disciplined. They went into the coal room, and unfortunately the coal had toppled all over that child and killed them.
That was stupid loud.
Is this story true? Can you make a noise? Can you give us a sign? Hi, this math equation is super simple, and if you need help, I can help you out. I am going to let you know that I am nothing like those teachers that you had to deal with. I had a very good conversation a year ago with the child who was locked in the closet by the principal. If you are around us, can you give me a sign, please? What the f***? Is that in here?
That was like right here, bro.
That was legit right here. Can somebody please walk up to this desk here and light this device up? Dude,
wait,
somebody just tried to give us an answer here.
You have 10 on the board, bro.
I do have 10 on the board. Right here. This is 10. 10 plus 26.
You also asked her how old she was.
Oh, true. That is true.
They are coming.
They are coming?
Is that all the footsteps?
Oh.
Yo. Where is that?
That's like right. Are you upstairs? That got me. Whoa. We might have to go up there. That's the second voice we've heard. This one was different. That sounded like it. Yeah. We're gonna make our way upstairs. This is what happened last time.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little freaked out.
Yeah. Let's go upstairs, jump right away into a quick EVP, see if we can get any of the children to talk to us. Locked in the principal's closet. Are you around us right now? If you are, can you please say your name?
Are we in trouble if we're inside this school? What happens if we do something bad? Where is this malicious one?
It's like somebody walked right to us.
The music box didn't go off.
No. Okay.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Is that who we have to run from? Yo! They said run. Most likely! Dude, this is definitely a teacher. A child just ran by or something and warned us. Teacher! Are you here? Make yourself known.
This video made its way to TikTok, thanks to a user named Club Dioyantes. It looks to be some security cam footage of a hallway entrance to possibly a hotel. This indiscriminate woman is seen looking through her iPhone when suddenly the plant just falls down in front of her. She runs in terror, as she notices with no one around. Is there a reasonable explanation for the plant to tip over?
Amy! Amy!
In a video uploaded by Dark Ghost Paranormal, the uploader returns to a spooky abandoned building, initially suspecting the prior owner may still linger there. However, after conducting multiple EVP, electronic voice phenomenon, sessions, Dark Ghost becomes convinced that a malevolent, possibly demonic presence is at play. To document his experience, he installs night shot cameras in various rooms. He ventures into a small crawl space beneath the house to communicate with the spirit realm. During this session, he hears an unusual sound, initially assuming it might be a cow. Things take a chilling turn when an antique telephone placed on a table unexpectedly begins to ring, foreshadowing an eerie sequence of events. A moment of silence ensues, followed by a disturbing encounter with a dark, shadowy mass forming behind him. Could this be the demonic creature that Dark Ghost had described earlier?
A man claims he was tormented by voices and shadow entities while at this hospital. He jumped out of this third-floor window, but some say he was pushed. The reason he was in the hospital was even more bizarre and violent. I'll be going live here tonight to investigate the mysteries. Would you stay in this abandoned hospital by yourself? Leave a comment in the live streams. Joined by special guests, the Spirit Stalkers tonight. See you at the live streams.
Twin Paranormal is a YouTube channel featuring twin brothers, Ryan and River, who engage in paranormal investigations at reportedly haunted locations. Known for their explorations of eerie and mysterious sites, the twins employ a variety of paranormal investigation tools to capture and document potential supernatural activity. Their content includes video documentation of their investigations, personal experiences, and encounters with the unexplained, providing viewers with a first-hand look into the world of paranormal exploration. As we continue on at the reportedly haunted Goldfield High School, the twins seem to have picked up some disembodied voices of a child who seems to be terrified of a teacher approaching.
That was a voice. That was 100% a voice. We just got that voice. Guys. You guys feel very tense?
I do.
Did somebody just walk behind Wyatt? Somebody just approach us. I did tell the children to come to us because... True. Whoa. What happens if we go upstairs to the principal's office? Is there something evil up there? Something's going on.
Yeah, something not good.
No. What? Did you hear that?
There was a loud bang.
That was huge. Where did that come from? Up top. Yeah.
They're waiting for us.
We'll make our way up there then. Office and just wanted to know what was going on with his son. Why? 3 spirits again. When we were down there, they told us how many spirits were up here.
That's true.
3 spirits. The principal, the boy, and his father. There was an altercation that led to the principal killing 2 innocent people. Why did you do it?
Well,
I'm not here to arrest you. I'm alone. Kept lighting the flashlight up, communicating with me. I don't remember 100%, but I'm pretty sure the boy told us his name was Jacob.
I think that's what it is. I can't find it right now. I'm not going to spend too much time digging for it.
This
We may be
definitely
wrong,
made me want to
but
check
for
my shoes
some
every
reason,
time
why
I
does
put
it
them
ring
on.
a bell?
I feel like that's correct. I feel like it's right.
Yeah.
Footsteps. Where's the principal? Where's that evil entity? Don't say it. Don't say principal.
I don't know. I hear that.
Guys?
Yeah. No, I don't know. That was something being thrown or something.
We heard you. That's not a real human. Then that's some amazing evidence of a spirit moving around. Don't you think somebody would have responded to me? Also, I'm pretty sure. Yes! Dude. Somebody's in down there. Point down there. Let's go check on her right now. I'm dead serious.
Whoever's making all that noise down there,
It is
can you
really
come up this
disturbing
way?
that the world has come to this. When students have drills for
Come up
active
here,
terror.
please, so we can talk with
When
you.
I went to school, I couldn't even imagine the possibility of having to do
This
this
is
in
a
fear
bad
of the craziness
place.
out there.
Yo, baby.
During their investigation, the crew's sensor detects a presence nearby, and they capture disembodied voices and footsteps. There's a significant crash heard nearby, along with more instances of footsteps on camera. They also hear sounds of motion and moaning nearby. What are your thoughts on this video and the paranormal activity they encountered at the school?
A las 3 de la mañana, cabrón. Mírala. Jugando memes como siempre. No mames, no mames, mira esa madre. A lo que te va a venir. No mames.
Происходит в Новой Англии. Родители часто ругали своих детей за битую посуду и беспорядок на кухне. Дети, в свою очередь, клялись, что они здесь ни при чем. Тогда родители решили поставить камеру на кухне, и смотрите, что из этого получилось.
Can I show you a scary video? No, because so many of you guys tagged me in this video, and I can see why. It comes from user JR503, and it comes from Veracruz.
Miren, ahí van, mira. Miren. Miren. Traen un perro en la mano. Cuidado. Mira. Son varios, compa. ¿Qué traen? Cuidado, güey. Uy. Véngase por acá, compa. Nos van a rodear. No son más, compa. Miren. Mira, ahí van más, miren. Miren, amigos. Miren. Acá están en la tuba verde. Cuidado, por acá. Arriba del árbol. Véngase. Mira, ahí están en la tumba. Véngase. Pa' afuera al cementerio. Pa' afuera. Vamos a salirnos, compa. Vamos. Uy. Vamos a salirnos, vamos. Acá viene otro, miren. Miren. Vamos. Compa. Son un chingo, compa. Uy, auxilio. Uy, maldito. Están haciendo algo, compa. Vamos a morir. ¡Oh! No me tienen a alguien, güey. No me dejen. Tienen a alguien, compa.
In the following video, a man is alone at home and notices that the lights in his basement won't turn on. Despite his fear of the basement itself, he ventures down to investigate. Strange noises, like footsteps and movement, have often been heard in the basement when he's alone. This eerie feeling isn't new to him. He's experienced it before at his job as a grave digger, where he'd feel the presence of someone else after burying a coffin. However, it's the incident he's about to share that has left him baffled. As he checks the basement for the light issue, he does so cautiously because he heard footsteps as if someone was down there. Upon close inspection, he captures something peculiar.
At the moment, in the basement, and I swear, I keep hearing someone walk. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's kind of creepy. Laundry room still has power, so that's good. But the rest of the basement's power is completely out, which is very strange. I'm not sure what that noise was, but I don't know. I'm home alone right now, so we'll see, I guess. Look out back. No, nothing back there. I don't know. There's been a lot of strange things happening.
In the video, you can see a shadowy figure standing completely still in a bathtub. It doesn't move at all and seems frozen in place. What makes it even creepier is that when the man returns to the bathroom, the figure is gone. He believes something supernatural was caught on camera. What's your take on this? Could it be a trespasser quickly hiding, or is it something more mysterious? You decide.
Why did I wake up thinking there was a man or something ahead right here? This is so scary, guys. I was like, and then I was like, no, I had some really bad thoughts. Then I was like, what is that? I turned on the lights. Oh my god.
Oh my god, right. Me and I've got on the train to come home. And oh my god, what is that on my eyelash hanging off? Ah!
This video, shared on the YouTube channel, presents a compelling investigation in a garage. The uploader sets up a laser grid and various paranormal equipment.
Hearing loud movement sounds in the garage. At the same time, I'm feeling that strange sensation on my skin, as if some magnetic force is pulling on me. This is the same feeling I got a few days prior in the basement. When the laser lights from the laser grid hits my eyes from the peripheral side, I see strange anomalies standing right in front of me. It's as if the light is causing a reflection of an apparition. My eyes didn't feel right. I thought maybe I was seeing things. I even go as far as rubbing my eyes. I walk up to the SOS cam to see if any anomalies are being captured. A spirit also gives me a warning.
Why are you still bringing up the basement?
Once again, I see something strange in the garage looking back at me. The camera also captures what I saw. Is Rachel still with me here?
During the investigation, they report hearing loud movements in the garage and describe a peculiar sensation on their skin, as if some magnetic force is tugging at them. This sensation is reminiscent of an experience they had a few days earlier in the basement. When the laser grid's light enters their peripheral vision, they observe strange anomalies that appear right in front of them, as if the light is causing a reflection of an apparition.
Felt in real time, this is an apparition standing in the garage. This is not pareidolia. When the spirit said get out, I don't believe this is something to be messed with. This incident raises a lot of questions about seeing apparitions or strange anomalies from the peripheral vision. Is it possible under the right conditions, when certain lights reflect off the lens of the human eye, does this reveal apparitions or other anomalies in the peripheral vision? On many occasions, the peripheral vision of the camera lens will capture strong images most people write off as pareidolia. What I saw in the garage is exactly what the camera captured. I'll be conducting more research into this. Once again, I see what looks like another apparition while the light was in my eyes. I positioned the camera in hopes I would capture what I saw at the time. The camera captures exactly what I saw.
The uploader is convinced that this isn't a case of pareidolia, the psychological phenomenon of seeing familiar shapes and random stimuli.
Looking straight at me. His mouth sat open as if he was in pain. I could clearly see his eye looking straight into my eyes. His bottom teeth could clearly be seen in real time. In this screenshot zoomed in, you can see his right eye. His mouth is open. You can see his bottom teeth. The look on this man's face was that of pain and fear mixed. Right when I saw this man's face, I clearly heard a male voice captured that said, "I loved her." It's like living in any normal house. Then there are days and nights the house becomes alive with powerful paranormal encounters. As if the floodgates are open, non-stop paranormal encounters are pouring into the house. This is when the house becomes unbearable to stay in. The encounters can have a devastating effect. What takes place in this house can be frightening. Such was the case in the next upcoming video.
This incident raises intriguing questions about the possibility of perceiving apparitions or anomalies through peripheral vision, possibly triggered by specific lighting conditions reflecting off the human eye's lens. What are your thoughts on these eerie encounters and the possible explanations behind them?
July 2020, a couple discovered a strange handprint on their car window. It has elongated claws and detailed creases in the skin. Initially, the boyfriend thinks it is a prank.
Chloe's with me.
I swear to God I'm not with you. That is what me up right there. It was just like stinky, greasy, and it looked like a monkey hand.
It is similar in size to a human, but what creature could have left this?
The video from the Us Laskins YouTube channel certainly raises questions and sends shivers down the spine. The man recording himself in the studio at night claims to have felt a touch on his shoulder in the restroom, which prompted him to start recording. After checking both the men's and women's restrooms, he captures a chilling moment.
About 2 o'clock in the morning. I've been working in the studio, and the last couple of nights I've been hearing really creepy sounds. I've been hearing footsteps and like seeing things out of the corner of my eye. Now this is a really big old building, and so that's got me a little bit freaked out. But the top of it was just a few minutes ago, I was going to the bathroom and I was standing in the stall, and I swear someone grabbed the back of my shoulder while I was standing there, and I freaked out. So if something happens, I want to have it on video. This is where I was. I was standing right there. The lights are up in the bathrooms, of course. Hello? Hello? Oh, shit.
In the corner of the stairwell, there appears to be a face with glowing eyes and a short haircut, possibly that of a woman or a child, staring directly at the camera. The eerie presence in the video has left many viewers intrigued and frightened. Whether this is a well-executed fake or a genuine paranormal encounter remains a mystery, but it's undeniably creepy. The unexplained nature of this encounter adds to its unsettling effect, leaving viewers to speculate about what might have been captured in that chilling moment. When we think of UFOs, our minds often conjure images of classic flying saucers. Yet, this captivating video from Reddit serves as a reminder that UFOs can defy such stereotypes, embracing diverse forms. Filmed by a Reddit user from an airplane and shared on the UFO subreddit, this footage presents a truly enigmatic spectacle.
That's not a plane, dude. There's no wings, dude.
The object in question deviates from the saucer archetype entirely. Instead, it boasts a distinct tic-tac shape, evoking memories of the famous tic-tac UFO previously recorded by fighter pilots in 2004. The uploader's account of the incident sheds light on this perplexing encounter. So, the next time an unusual aerial presence catches your eye and doesn't conform to the saucer stereotype, bear in mind that it might very well be a UFO. These enigmatic objects arrive in an array of shapes and sizes, contributing to the enduring enigma surrounding their sightings. This intriguing video, posted on the popular UFO subreddit, features footage filmed in Poland on August 30th. The uploader provided some context in the accompanying text, describing their experience during the evening. They were riding their bicycle near a highway leading to Loveland at around 7 p.m., just before sunset. As they pedaled, they noticed an airplane with visible trails and two wide, round objects flying parallel to each other, matching the plane's speed. What's puzzling is that these objects made no audible noise of engines, similar to a plane. The person attempted to capture the objects on video, but it was challenging with a smartphone camera. Eventually, the aircraft and the mysterious objects entered a large rainy cloud, where they all disappeared. The uploader speculates about the presence of a larger NATO military contingent in eastern Poland due to the conflict in Ukraine, which could offer a potential explanation. They share their passion for space and mention previous sightings of strange objects with erratic movements in the night sky. The video is undeniably captivating, leaving viewers scratching their heads in bewilderment. What could possibly explain this unusual sighting? While some might suggest extraterrestrial spacecraft as a rational explanation, this mystery may remain unsolved, leaving us with more questions than answers.
Apa itu, Kang? Kok ada matanya, Kang? Kang? Apa itu? Kok matanya kayak hidup banget, Kang? Kang, please, Kang. No.
Have you ever heard the black-eyed children? If you see black-eyed children, don't let them in. According to legend, black-eyed children must come to your house, to your car window if you are alone in a parking lot, and to places where there are not many of them. When they show up, they usually say they need help with something and you need to let them in. They have to come in, whether it's your car or your house. If they don't let them in, they insist more and more that they must be allowed in. The children have pale skin and black eyes. Apart from the black eyes, these children seem normal. No one knows why or how these children appeared. Some have suggested that these children have been around since the 1980s, although most sources suggest that the owl legend originated around 1996. Now what do you think? Subscribe and follow for more.
Security guard working midnight shift gets horrified when he's seen talking to elderly woman, but manager tells him he's all alone.
In a video from the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film, the crew investigates a haunted mansion with a curse. Inside, they discover text scrolled on one of the walls and then split up to explore different areas.
やばい。
全然聞こえない。
マジ？なんかね、大丈夫？今聞こえる？あ、マジ？やばい。
全然聞こえない。
マジ？なんかね、大丈夫？今聞こえる？
誰かの？
まあなんか、その封筒の中。
In one room, the investigator carefully inspects the surroundings, including an old wardrobe and an adjacent area with a hidden space between the ceiling and the wall. Inside the secret compartment, they find old photographs, women's clothing, and a mysterious white box. The images depict a family, with several taken at a wedding, and all the garments are female. When they open the box, they find a piece of fabric with writing on it, alongside incense and money. As they report their discovery to their companion, a disturbing figure appears in the doorway.
The scary game that is called Don't Look Back. In this game, an extremely evil entity will be invoked. This game can only be played every 3 months exactly around midnight. No one should be in the house with you. You should be alone in the dark, sitting in a chair. The only light that is allowed in the house is the moonlight itself. Once you're ready and sitting on the chair in the dark, begin to write on a piece of paper, "Censor, censor, censor, look at me. Censor, 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 look at me. Censor, censor." Now crumble up the paper and toss it behind you, so that the spirit shall receive the message. Now you wait 5 minutes. Try your best not to look back. You'll then start to feel chills behind you. As the demon creeps up behind you, it'll try its best to get you to look back, but you have to stay strong. Make no noise, do not blink. Don't you dare move an inch until the game is over.
The Flat Earth Theory.
Yo, y'all remember Bill Nye the Science Guy? Like, y'all gotta remember Bill Nye. Bill Nye the Science Guy that used to be on the TVs when I was a young boy, you feel me? Bro, I remember when he slipped up and told us, bro. He was the first cousin that told us that we could not leave this shit, you feel me?
I really want your generation to embrace is that the Earth is a closed system. We cannot leave the Earth. There's no place to go. The Earth is a closed system. We cannot leave the Earth.
The Flat Earth Theory claims that the Earth is not a spherical planet but a flat, disc-like surface surrounded by an enormous ice wall, commonly identified as Antarctica.
He knew why we couldn't. You feel me? This the boy that invented NASA. This why NASA was invented, because of Von Braun, right? This was Von Braun's tombstone, Psalms 19:1. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. He already knew. It's really time for y'all niggas to wake up!
Advocates argue that evidence supporting a round Earth, such as gravity and the Earth's curvature, is misleading or fabricated. They contend that water always finds its level, asserting that if Earth were a sphere, water would spill off its edges. The theory often questions mainstream scientific explanations, raises doubts about space exploration, and suggests a global conspiracy to conceal the true nature of our planet, implying that powerful organizations use the flat Earth as their emblem and that influential figures in history left coded messages about Earth's supposed flatness. I'd like to start by giving my take on a flat Earth so you know where I stand. Based on my personal observations, the Earth appears round. Traveling across different latitudes, I've witnessed the changing positions of the sun and constellations in the night sky, experiences consistent with the Earth's spherical shape. Additionally, the phenomenon of ships gradually disappearing over the horizon and the fact that time zones exist, with daylight gradually sweeping across the planet, align with the curvature of a globe. Moreover, during air travel, the visible curvature of the horizon from an elevated perspective reinforces the notion that the Earth is not a flat surface. These cumulative first-hand observations, coupled with the scientific consensus and empirical evidence, lead me to conclude that the Earth is indeed a spherical celestial body. But of course, one of my channel's goals is to expand your mind and get you thinking outside the norm. It takes a bit of open-mindedness and willingness to be entertained by opposing points of view. Let's check it out.
I don't know if you guys can see, but the world is actually flat. You can see it right there and in. See that? See it way out there? It's all flat. Except for that. That's not flat.
One of the greatest proofs that the Earth is flat. We're spinning at 1,000 miles an hour. We're orbiting in the heliocentric model of the Earth, the Sun at 66,600 miles an hour. While doing that, we're chasing the Sun at almost 500,000 miles per hour. So we're corkscrewing and spinning through an infinite universe, never to return to where we were before. The Georgia Guidestones had a little hole drilled in the middle stone, and if you look through it, there is the star Polaris, our North Star. How can we be traveling in all these different directions, traveling infinite distances, and that star just always remains in that hole? There's no way it would be in that circle a day, let alone 40 years. But it was there.
Somebody blew it up.
First thing a lot of people say is, where's the edge? Well, look at this map where Antarctica is a 360-degree ice barrier that holds the water in. These ice walls are real, and they stand 150 feet above the surface of the water. Then you need to understand that there is no independent access to Antarctica. Average people can only go there on a guided tour. It has no towns, no cities, and no permanent residences. What's past the 150-foot ice wall is anyone's guess. How far the ice extends, how it terminates, and what exists beyond.
Alright, someone explain this to me. You see these two rainbows here, alright? Which are coming from the reflection of this corner and this corner of the glass. Just like this one is here as well, coming from that corner, as well as this one coming from that corner. So when we see a rainbow outside in the sky, shaped like this, where is that coming from? The only explanation would be if we were to have some form of rounded glass structure above us. If you've never heard of the firmament, look up the firmament and research and educate yourself. I'm not saying the Earth is flat, but it's not a globe.
You thought. And for starts, it does hand tool on a photo of Earth from Russia, apparently. In the $1,000 Illuminati card game, there is a card of flat earthers. People laugh, but the flat earthers know something. Why is Elon Musk tweeting stuff like this? But what do you think? Flat or round?
If these lands exist, with prehistoric creatures, aliens, advanced civilizations, it would definitely change my perspective on life and what I'd like to add to my bucket list of places to visit. And then there's this notion that the continents we know are just a slice of the pie, owned by a select few, which would make me question, what's the motive? Are we part of some grand scheme? And if there's a map, what would it reveal about the true nature of our world? This theory isn't just about geography. It's a rabbit hole into questioning the very fabric of our reality.
The Earth might be bigger than we thought. For years, people have debated over the shape of the Earth, if it is round or flat. But what if the Earth had more than just 7 continents, and Antarctica is a giant ice wall that kept us from seeing the rest of the continents? What if, once you made it past the ice wall, you'll find 20 other continents that are hidden from us? And what if there was a map that showed this? There are theories that these continents contain prehistoric animals, aliens, and advanced civilizations, and that the 7 continents that we are living in is actually a giant farm or business owned by a small handful of families that make up the filthy rich past the ice wall. That is why.
What if there's more to Earth than meets the eye? This takes us on a wild ride into questioning the very ground we stand on. First, we're hit with the idea that Earth might not be what we thought, and Antarctica's not just a continent, but this colossal ice wall containing all our water. But why the secrecy? The mention of powerful organizations using a flat Earth as their logo raises eyebrows. And what's with the Bible verses on rocket scientists' headstones? Are we missing some profound connection between science and spirituality? Then there's the mind-boggling claim about the Challenger crew still being alive. Are we being played with cosmic-level illusions? And what's the deal with gravity? It's a web of questions, leaving us wondering if we're living in a reality crafted by some grand design. What if we're not just spinning around in space? Does this change the meaning of life?
Now, if at a certain moment, each stick casts no shadow at all, that's perfectly easy to understand, provided the Earth is flat. If the shadow at Syene is at a certain length, and the shadow at Alexandria is the same length, that also makes sense on a flat Earth. But how could it be, Eratosthenes asked, that at the same instant there was no shadow at Syene and a very substantial shadow at Alexandria? The only answer was that the surface of the Earth is curved.
How did Eratosthenes know how far away the sun was?
The same phenomenon Eratosthenes measured could be explained by a flat Earth if the sun were only a few thousand miles away and 32 miles across. The math would work out the same.
Million miles away? I think not. I saw the setup occurring in the cloud patterns from where I was, knowing that tonight would be very likely spectacular to illustrate the placement of the sun in the clouds. And that's also what I'm highlighting here.
What difference does it make? What difference does it make? Yeah, that's their favorite line. Got a lot of people, what difference does it make? You can't figure out what difference it makes? If you can't figure out what difference it makes that the people running your world have fucking lied to you over and over your whole life, if you can't figure out that someone lying to you is trying to control you, suppressing of information, of knowledge, is control. Deception of information and knowledge is a form of control. So what difference does it make? It makes a big difference, because once they start omitting information or lying about information about where you live, they're doing it to control you. Period. Why am I having to explain this to critical thinkers in the...
And it's mostly just a big ball of lava. That's Earth. But 10,000 feet is not a big deal.
Have you given any consideration whatsoever to the flat Earth movement?
Haha. I think that's a troll situation.
Oh, it's not. No, it's not. You would like to think that because you're a super genius. But I, as a normal person, I know there's people way dumber than me. And they really, really believe. They watch YouTube videos which go on uninterrupted and spew out a bunch of fucking fake facts very eloquently and articulately. And they really believe. These people really believe.
I mean, if it works for them, sure. Fine.
It's weird though, right?
Whether you believe the Earth to be flat, globular, hollow, concave, or otherwise, the freedom to independently travel and explore the Earth, from the North Pole to whatever exists south of the South Pole, to any and everywhere else, should be a fundamental and unalienable right. Military vessels near the North Pole and Antarctica have repeatedly barred independent teams of explorers from traveling into these heavily patrolled and restricted waters. The Antarctic Treaty prevents all independent travel south of the 60th degree south latitude, where rebels like Jarl Andahoy and his team have been repeatedly turned around at gunpoint, jailed, and fined for daring to attempt. What is so important in Antarctica that 53 of the most powerful countries in the world have agreed to patrol and enforce harsh restrictions and penalties on anyone who attempts to independently explore it? Why has the entire continent of Antarctica and everywhere else on Earth below the 60th south parallel been caged off from us? The only way we can experience Antarctica is by being a government employee and working at one of their bases, or doing one of their overpriced penguin tours along the Antarctic coast. No one, even these very few humans, is granted the freedom to explore the continent, so even they are clueless as to what may exist at the furthest southern extents of the Earth. The world's governments, militaries, media, schools, and literally everyone else except flat earthers claim with conviction and wholeheartedly believe that the South Pole is the southernmost extent of their globe. And by definition, this must be the case, because to continue traveling southwards beyond this southernmost point is tantamount to traveling northwards. If the Earth is not a globe, however, and is actually an extended level plane, as claimed by flat earthers, continuing to travel south of the South Pole would not and could not bring the traveler back north. On a flat Earth, the traveler would instead continue southwards into unknown southern territories that don't exist on a globe. If NASA, the world's governments, militaries, media, academia, and/or anyone else involved in maintaining the legitimacy of the globe concept truly wanted to shut up flat earthers once and for all, this is how easy it would be. Allow for independent travel south of the South Pole, or livestream a full south to north circumnavigation of the supposed globe, starting in Antarctica and traveling south. Show the world's flat earthers that traveling south of the South Pole will somehow bring you north. At the very least, show us what happens when a plane travels perfectly straight in any direction, starting from anywhere on Earth, for 48 hours. If Earth is truly a ball 24,900 miles in circumference, as we are taught, traveling perfectly straight in any direction, starting from anywhere on Earth, at an average flight speed of 550 miles per hour, the globe model claims the plane will circumnavigate the entire circumference and return to its original starting point. On a flat Earth, however, a plane traveling in a perfectly straight line, never deviating left or right, regardless of where it starts or which direction it travels, will eventually reach the Antarctic. Why has such a simple experiment never been performed in aviation history? Are we globe earthers and flat earthers alike content and complacent enough with what we are told to simply trust it as truth? Children are taught in school that explorers like Magellan and others have traveled in perfectly straight lines eastwards or westwards and eventually arrived back at their starting point. It's universally heralded as proof of the globe, and most adults today still believe such circumnavigations have actually occurred. The truth of the matter is, however, that all successful circumnavigations in history, whether by sea or air, have followed the same pattern, which is sailing or flying the most convenient route from port to port, stopping for supplies and refueling until a complete circle has been made. Not a single sailor or aviator in history has or could travel only in the same one perfectly straight direction and magically arrive back where they began. This ridiculous lie becomes obvious when critically examined, but when taught to young children, successfully bends and warps their minds into accepting globe indoctrination. Unlike the cardinal directions on a compass rose, north, south, east, and west on Earth are not simply straight lines separated by 90 degrees. North, rather than being an upward shooting arrow, is actually a point, a center point, the center point of the entire Earth, known as the geographic North Pole, situated directly below Polaris, the North Pole star, the only motionless star in the heavens, which marks the exact center point of the sky. South, rather than being a downward shooting arrow, is actually every line tangent to the northern center point, or in other words, every straight line extending outwards from the North Pole heads due south. East and west, rather than being right and left facing arrows, are actually clockwise and counterclockwise circles around the pole. The sun, moon, and stars all rise in the east and set in the west, making perfect circles over and around us every day. As you can observe, they travel in a circular westward path over and around the Earth, and do not all travel in a straight leftward direction as suggested by a compass rose. Likewise, navigators since ancient times have used Polaris to guide their ships, knowing that Polaris was the heavenly North Pole. South was traveling keeping your back to Polaris. East meant traveling always keeping your left shoulder 90 degrees to Polaris, and west meant traveling always keeping your right shoulder 90 degrees to Polaris. So, put up, or shut up, globe apologists. If we are truly free, show us what happens when you go straight in a plane for 24 or 48 hours. If Earth is truly a globe, show us what happens when you travel south of the South Pole. We have never been shown or allowed to perform such a simple experiment. If NASA, the world's governments, militaries, media, academia, and or anyone else involved in upholding the globe truly wanted to prove their model and shut up every single flat earther once and for all, this is how easy it would be.
The hidden lands beyond the ice walls. Awakening truth. Let's have a little journey to the old map. Did you know that there are other worlds and more lands to explore?
Let me give it a try.
A conspiracy theory is only a theory until it's proven to be true. But you only see what the new spoon feeds you and only hang with sheep like you. Now, I'm not gonna say that every theory is a fact, or my opinion should only matter to me. But don't attack somebody else because you lack the mind power to wrap it around the possibility. Let's go. You see, the world that we live in is truly up, so I don't push it past anyone. I look without a biased view. I'll leave the judgment up to you because it seems like you try to troll for fun.